All right. Hello and welcome, one and all. Oh, there's no camera on this scene. Why is there no camera on this scene?
Wow.
That's pretty big.
Everything was working earlier. Let's see here. Oh, I know why. Or I don't know why. Normally... Oh, now I know why. No, what is going on?
Good old OBS.
Yeah, no, it's very strange.
I'm glad we the camera.
Yeah, because I know... Deactivates. Activates. One second. Let's see. Yeah, the other scenes aren't working the same either. What the heck? Let's see. I believe this is just the... No. What scene was I just using? Live scene. That's what it was. I apologize. This was working moments ago.
Uh-huh. Sure.
It was.
The power of shenanigans.
It's the power of doing everything last second. Don't do this at home, kids.
Yeah.
On the day of the giveaway?
Emergency PNG appear.
Yeah,
I
just,
really...
just grab a picture of yourself.
Just a picture of myself. That would be great, actually. Just need a really
like, like a big
picture.
smile and like your thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full on YouTube thumbnail face, and then just if someone asks why the cam's not working, just like, huh? No, it's working as intended.
Alrighty. There's a camera now. No, I just got it. Oh, please stop. Okay.
What an interesting little issue.
Is that... It's like almost there. Just gotta...
I didn't realize we
There
were doing...
we go. Sorry, what was that?
I didn't realize we were doing great Grav-Train Robbery. I have actually played this.
Oh, you've run this module before?
I haven't run it, I've played it.
Oh, you played in it? It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm changing a few of the things. I just anyone who's played any game in the Finder series, Pathfinder, Starfinder, you know, what have you, should know that if a game has been out for more than 2 years, there's so much content that it's easy to drown in it. And I figured rather than going through making my own whole thing, I can spend $7 to have a whole thing set up on have the whole thing set up on Roll20. So that's what we're gonna do.
It's a neat mod.
I like the title of it.
I have not used Roll20 in forever.
It's I like it personally, but anyone who's ever used Foundry will let you know Foundry is superior. I know, because every time I talked about it.
Yeah, that's actually what I used as Foundry. But I think I like Roll20 for some of the other. it just is a little bit easier to get a hold of. I think that's what's nice about it.
Honestly, I'm all about the dynamic lighting. That's where I really like Roll20, because its dynamic lighting's pretty second to none.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is it media source I want? Yep, see, there's one in the chat right now. All right. And we will be getting on to the giveaways here actually shortly. Planning on doing a giveaway round every 20 minutes or so while we're here. Well, let some people hop on into the chat, though. I also need to tweet this out and all that kind of stuff. But, of course, not everything was set up, so I have to get that done first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do like introductions or something while you set up like the
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Well, first then let me... Oh, you know, that's not what I wanted actually. Let me go ahead and preface everything that we're going to be doing here, starting with welcome to the Session 0 for Starfinder, the game everyone here voted for, or at least the channel voted for what game we're going to be checking out this month. And to commemorate the fact that it is Starfinder and I just so happen to have Starfinder merch, we're going to be doing our first ever giveaway today in the chat. I've been looking into that end of things anyway. And just a few things about the giveaway. It is a sweepstakes, and it's only going to be eligible for those who are in the US, unfortunately, as it is a very expensive endeavor to ship things across seas right now. And the channel is still really fresh, and we don't have a lot of income, so definitely we will be expanding in the near future. But to test the waters and to kind of make this process as easy as possible, we're only going to be doing a within the US today and next week as well. So I apologize if anyone's overseas. Definitely we will be doing some we will be doing giveaways in the near future for everyone. Just gotta hammer out the kinks, and also gotta get the channel to a point where it will not make my fiance go destitute. So gotta take things into consideration sometimes. And I'm just getting things set up here on scene. But today we have a bunch of lovely guests. Some you may know, some you probably do not know. I don't know, unless any of you have a reputation I don't know about yet. And we're going to be introducing ourselves. So real quick here, we're going to start with someone that everyone here should know, because he's been on the channel for quite a while now. Go ahead, Alex, give your name. Let's see, your favorite sci-fi trope and your pronouns.
Okay. Yo, I'm Alex, Glue Boy, both are fine. He, him. Favorite sci-fi trope? I got like a few. I love weird techno jargon that means nothing, but you can nod along and feel like you're smart. I like the sci-fi stuff that just like, yeah, we'll blow up some planets. That's a good response to situations. And I like big space eldritch monsters. They're pretty cool.
All right, cool. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next, I guess, to
Sure.
keep things moving. Dagon Righteous. You can just call me Dagon. I use he, him pronouns, and I think my favorite trope is claustrophobia, like space claustrophobia. So I like Event Horizon and like Alien and those type of movies.
Cool. And it's so funny. It's funny to call you Dagon, because I was actually called Dagon for a long time in my LARPing days. I spelled it differently, but it was pronounced the same. So it's always super interesting when people come out with like that.
Yeah,
Fun coincidences.
it is.
All right, who'd like to go next?
Well, I'm Epsilon is greater than. He, him. And, what were we asking about? Our favorite sci-fi trope?
Favorite sci-fi trope.
Oh, I really like all the different, time travel tropes, where, depending which sci-fi you're in, time travel works in like 10 different ways.
That's
Does it
fair.
split the universe? Does it the people fade out of pictures? Like Back to the Future style, or do they just there's just so much to be explored in that sci-fi time travel trope.
Excellent. That's great. Okay. 1 second here. I'm stealing some assets from another scene real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm Bart. I prefer they and them as far as pronouns go, and my favorite trope is high-tech lowlifes. Thoroughly enjoying Obi-Wan, but I haven't given up hopes for a sequel to Trainspotting set in Mos Eisley.
Okay. I'm loving all the tropes everyone's bringing out today. Definitely some good ones. And I think we have one more.
Hi, I'm Slug. She, her, and honestly, I also do love random techno jargon, like Alex said. That stuff's really funny to me.
All right, perfect. And I guess I should give mine, considering I am always a fan of weird space anomalies. I always enjoy when we find something in space that completely contradicts how we think that the universe should be. That's my favorite trope. But all right, so we are getting started here, and I just need to size this real quick, and then I need to drop a chat box. Oh, there's a chat box. All right, and it's almost sized perfectly. But we're going to be getting our characters set up for a module that I thought would be interesting, and also just gives me a little less I have to do, honestly. But we're going to be doing a module, the Great Grav-Train Robbery. There's going to be some tweaks and twists here. Mostly because I think there's going to be some fun stuff. But what you all need to know is that you are all going to be playing destitutes from a planet called Pan in the Thurbine system. Pan is the only planet in its solar system of the star Ixo. The planet itself is predominantly run by a syndicate, a crime syndicate. And let me hop on here so I can get all my information on my special GM side of things. Let's see, the background. Sorry, the Tabori system. Planet Ixo. The planet is ruled by the ruthless Ixo Syndicate. It's a criminal organization that exerts almost complete control over the planet's mining industry, which is its predominance. Like, the whole planet was pretty much just a mining colony that has since grown into a full, you know, colonized planet. Now, the Ixo Syndicate is more or less forcing starvation wages on the citizens, and there's nothing that anyone can do. The planet sucks, and you all are through with it. So you want to get off planet, but getting a starship is very, very, very expensive. So expensive, in fact, that doing only something really crazy is going to earn you enough credits to get off this planet. And you heard that there is a Grav-Train, which the whole planet is interwoven with all kind of grav tracks. And one Grav-Train in particular is delivering a priceless artifact. And stealing that would not only pay for a starship for everyone, but would be a very nice payday, and you could probably live on whatever planet you all decide to go to next. So, it's going to be level 1. You're all going to be some kind of desperate, you know, either criminal wannabes or just someone who just needs to get off this planet. It's not a good lifestyle, and you're willing to do the riskiest of things. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Grav-Train in question also belongs to the Syndicate specifically. So you're going to be stealing from the Syndicate. You're going to need to be playing some characters with some metaphorical cojones to cross the Syndicate. If this fails, you're all probably dead. So, that being the case, let me go ahead and drop you all the link. And today we're just going to be talking about what kind of characters we like to do. I'm going to describe the character creation process, especially because the character sheets on Roll20 are a little funky. I've learned how to I've learned how to use them now. And also something to take into consideration, this module does come with pre-generated characters. I don't think y'all want to use pre-generated characters, but there are pre-generated characters for anyone who would like to have one. So, that in mind, we have a wide variety of players here, all with different types of experience with Starfinder. And the big part about a session 0 is everyone's going to be talking about their character styles, learning about what kind of characters that they're going to have available, like, for each of us. So, you know, it's important to have everyone make their characters all at once so that we can at least allow people to make decisions more easily, especially those who suffer from terrible choice paralysis. And as well, this is a good chance for me to get everyone together so that we can all learn the game at the same time, at least for those of us who needs it. So, once everyone gets on their character sheets here, which I'm handing them out now, we'll get started. And we're missing one individual, looks like.
No, I'm here.
No.
Huh? Oh, from the okay.
On the
I
roll
PRB'd
20.
earlier.
Yeah, no.
So where's the link?
It's in the general or the player chat in the channel we're currently in.
Okay, cool. I got it.
The great thing about this synthwave mix is it just works on like any kind of space or techie kind of thing you do. It's a good track overall. All right, we're about 30 minutes in. So let's go ahead and we're gonna try this whole giveaway thing. So this is going to be exciting. So we're gonna be doing the giveaway. I'm gonna test at least how it shows on here first, and then we'll see if that works. There is a slight chance that everyone who wants to participate has to join the Twitch side of things. Just because, unfortunately, I think the YouTube side of things for certain bots and widgets like this are a little behind on the times. So let's see here. All right, we're gonna have this be for I see. You're gonna make me do it that way. Why can I just not type it in? Fine, have it your way. All right.
So
Okay.
I am
Yep.
actually a big fan of the uplifted bear pre-gen from this module.
Sure.
The only thing is, I mean, the pre-gens for this module are 6th level.
It's okay. I mean,
I mean, if you're like adjusting for that, if you're adjusting for that somehow, that's cool. It's just, if I was going to ask for a 6th level character, I wanted to be straightforward about it.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, obviously, because I have handouts for character or enemies of all varieties. So let me double check. That's Kivam Bokolov, right?
Yeah.
Oh, indeed, he is level 6. The only difficultness is how to adjust. Has everyone here played at least a Pathfinder system? Or a Paizo system, I guess I should say, in this situation?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay.
Yeah, played a lot of Starfinder.
I figured. Since you played the module before, at least.
This group's my this week is my last week finishing Extinction Curse.
Ooh.
Cool.
Nice.
Extinction Curse is a really good one. I've heard really good things about it.
I have no idea what that entails, but that's a dope name for an adventure. So.
It's a circus campaign.
Huh. Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing the early stages of Extinction Curse right now, and it's a riot. We're having a blast.
All right. Well, you know what? Then let's get crazy, shall we? We'll start with level 6 characters.
Yo, oh shit.
Oh fuck.
So, that being the case, then let me go ahead and hand off Bokolov's character sheet. And I don't know everyone's voices yet. So who was that? Who wanted it?
It was Bart.
Bart. All right. Thank you. Bam. There you go. The only thing I gotta say is that will just make a lot of what you have to do here today very easy, so you might just be sitting there for a bit because I think everyone else would like to make their own characters.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I get to be a 6 foot tall bear hacker. I'm cool.
It's true.
That's kind of terrifying.
Huh. Stealing
Yes.
that pre-gen. That sounds dope.
You should be terrified. I'm big hacker.
Giant bear just hacking away at a tiny little PC. I love that.
All right. Well, since we're using at least one, I'll show everyone the other characters as well. So the first one we have is Aramesh Magarel, who I believe is an envoy.
Some cool art.
The envoys are kind of like the social rogue class in a sense. They have tons of skills and they have tons of abilities centered around using their charisma. And I was trying to see here. His character sheets are so weird. Oh goodness, I was getting a giveaway set up. Someone need things to do. Also, yeah, that is strange. Where is... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. There's the chat. We missed you. It was hiding. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be, for those who've only played Pathfinder 2nd Edition, this game's going to be a very weird step. Because some of the kind of updated systems, we're going to be taking a step, I wouldn't say backwards, that's not a good way to put it, because they already made Starfinder like, as kind of like a half step above original Pathfinder for some of the systems, but it's gonna be a fun one. All right, but yeah, let's get set on that giveaway. So I have everything supposedly set up. Let's go ahead and say start the giveaway. And now a message should have appeared in... It did not appear on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Unfortunate. It should have appeared on the Twitch side of things, though.
And I have put a link to the Twitch in the YouTube chat. I can periodically do that when that stuff comes up.
Yeah, it is working. So unfortunately, if you do want to participate in the giveaway, you will have to go to the Twitch side of things. Unfortunate until YouTube kind of gets their ish together. It's just how it's gonna have to be. So head on over, and when you get over, you're just gonna type in !Starfinder, no spaces, and you'll essentially be given a ticket. And then as soon as this is done, you will, whoever is the winner will get in contact with you, and we will get your information. So I really wish I could do it on YouTube as well. But yeah, actually get a fair crowd size in YouTube.
I mean, that's where I found you. So.
Yeah. I mean, discoverability on YouTube is just much better. All right. And yes, for those who don't know, we are going to be giving away... I'll show off. Let's see here. We're going to be giving away the Starfinder Armory book, as well as for this particular one, we're going to be giving away the hospital map, flip map, which is a wet, dry, and permanent marker erase playmat for use at a table. So we're going to be getting that one done, and I'll try to keep an eye on that. The giveaway will be for the next, I think now, like 5 minutes or what is it? 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes. And then we'll have another one in about like probably 10 minutes after the giveaway is done. All right, now getting back to the characters. So yeah, envoys have a bunch of skills. They have a bunch of. Let's see here. I can post in the actions there. Now this system is a bit number crunchy, so if you see a bunch of numbers flying around, just know that's just how it's gonna be. Kind of give you an idea of the envoy. The envoy is a very interesting character style in general. And of course, you can also go on to Archive Anethys, where you can look up all of the classes, races, and everything. Just make sure you go to the Starfinder side of the site. So we have Aramesh, the next character is going to be Barrett, who is a vanguard, and they appear to be a squid person.
Awesome.
Oh wait, there should be a... Yes, here we go.
Yo, this dude's sick. Yo, he specializes in hand-to-hand combat.
In the Wild Sea, there's a NPC you can have to your ships. That's basically this.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know too much about the Vanguard. Unfortunately, I only have the core book at this time, and that's kind of going to be a big thing about running Starfinder. I'm just not going to know everything, and trying to learn everything that's come out for Starfinder is an impossible task in any short amount of time, even like several months.
From a high level, you can think about the class as monks in space. You have these cool abilities to soak up damage when your allies are attacked and use it to power your attacks.
Interesting.
Yeah, Vanguard's pretty cool. It's a con is your primary stats. Another neat thing about the class.
And let's see here. Next, and not least, we have LNA-464. Whom is, I believe, an operative. Yes. And they appear to be some kind of, let's see, they're called an SRO. Sentient robotic organism. It's a sentient robot. And operatives are equivalently the actual, like, space rogues.
I feel like I might swing operative. That's kind of like my style in general.
Operatives are cool.
They are pretty cool. I think you would also like the Solarian.
That too. It's like, do I want to be a cool space criminal, or do I want to make just what's essentially just a space marine? Or like have cool sun powers? It's hard, man.
It's really all of them are really good. So let's talk about the actual steps of the character creation process. Now that you have some characters you can kind of look at and kind of an idea of what's going on moving forward, Starfinder is a very interesting system because a lot of the classes essentially are not the same as they are in like standard fantasy settings. A lot of them have kind of very multifacetedness to them, and thus they can be very, very complex sometimes, some of them, especially with many of the rules that have come out since the game has been, launched way back when. The character creation is going to be very similar to Pathfinder. First, you're going to pick... Well, first you probably should pick your class, honestly. But they're step by step. They have you pick your race, then you choose a theme, followed by class, and then you finalize your character's ability scores. Now, obviously, you're probably want to look at the classes, see what really strikes you, and then pick things around that. The various races all have a variety of boons and penalties and stat boosts that affect excuse me, how they might interact with your choices. One of the interesting things about Starfinder that I really actually kind of like is what essentially takes the background, which is the themes of the characters, actually can very much alter how you're going to play your character overall. Because your themes or your backgrounds give you a stat boost, and not only that, but they give you extra skills on top of everything. For instance, if you take the Ace Pilots, you get a bonus to Dex, and starting out at first level, you reduce the DC for culture checks to recall knowledge about particular starships and vehicle models, as well as famous hotshot pilots.
That was
It also
actually something
makes...
I was gonna ask about. what kind of like I guess roles would be handy for this, like making an ace pilot or like any of that stuff? Because like pilots are cool, but not if we're not flying spaceships, you know.
Yeah, and it really does depend on how far we're going to be getting into the module. Because unfortunately, we will just not be able to finish. We just won't have enough time to take a look.
Yeah.
And it's going to just be a thing of, I would say, to prep your characters for the best, prepare for some espionage, some social kind of situations, social facing, and of course, get ready to throw hands. That's going to be the three things I'm going to guarantee is going to happen right out the gate.
That was going to be my follow-up question, so that's good to know.
So those are the kind of characters that y'all should more or less prep for. Ace Pilot, probably not going to be relevant. It really just depends on how well you all bust through everything that's been that goes on. But we'll do our best, you know. We want to get as much of the system in as we can, and I'll try to throw in as much of the system as I can. The Starship stuff is legitimately interesting, but I feel like if we actually did some Starship stuff, it would take up most of the session. There's a lot of different components to it, and it's really, really cool, but I feel like it might diminish everything else we might do with the system, so.
Sweet.
But
it's a little rough until like the party gets used to how the Starship stuff works.
yeah, so that was just kind of my general that was just kind of my take on it. Is I would have loved to have done the Starship stuff because that's really unique to Starfinder. But it would have just taken up all of our time. So unfortunately, it just will have to be something we'll have to miss out on. But that being said, the raffle is done. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. Hey, Slug, you're our winner.
Yay.
All right. So go ahead and just send your information to my Discord, you know, your address and such, or you can send it on Twitch, whichever you prefer. We know each other, so really it's not a big deal. But we'll be having the next giveaway here in about 10 minutes, give or take.
So what are people like initially drawn to when it comes to an idea for a character?
Well, we do have at least one Technomancer so far.
So,
is that the bear?
As the bear.
So I'm going to be extremely ignorant when it comes to Roll20 because I don't know how to open up the character sheet to where I can go to like abilities and stuff like that.
Sure, not a problem. This character sheet's also really just wonky, honestly. So I don't blame you for that. You'll double click it in your handout section, which is the third tab on the top there. And once you get to the handout that's been given to you specifically, you're going to open it up and you're going to click the character sheet.
Okay, I'm guessing it just is like a weird name.
It's a weird name,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you'll be able to change that name by going up and clicking edit at the top there.
Fantastic.
And then this character sheet's very wonky. It does do a lot of the math and everything for you. We also have at least the core book compendium. So some stuff will be drag and droppable onto your character sheets, actually.
Oh,
Always love when that happens. Love the drag and drop.
The drag and drop's really
Oh.
good. Yes.
so you can go to the compendium and you can grab things and drop it in there.
Yes.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So there's going to be two important display modes here that you're going to have to work with. You're going to have to use PC and NPC, actually. Because a lot of your abilities and spells will go into the NPC display mode area.
Interesting.
And to open up the character sheet, you're going to hit the little hammer and wrench up next to Starfinder. And that'll open up the character sheet proper.
Wow, you've helped me so much already.
Yep. It's a really weird sheet. The current Pathfinder sheets are done so much better on Roll20. They really need to go back and update this one. Because it does not need to be this wonky.
They're always so like hit or miss. Like Roll20 sheets
They
are
are.
the best thing, like the best gift to mankind, or like the worst thing you've seen on a webpage. There's like no in between.
I absolutely love the Pathfinder 2E sheets. I think they're really, really good.
Oh yeah, they're phenomenal.
And you'll be selecting your character class levels on the NPC tab. So, also, that's kind of another thing to deal with Starfinder in general is this has the kind of D&D 5e style multiclassing where as you level up, you can instead take levels in other classes. And there are some interesting interactions on certain things as if you level up in that way. If anyone wants the multi-class, well, I think we'll address it then. Other than that, we'll leave it that you can multi-class if you want to, and there are some pretty definitive rules for doing so. Not only that, but they also have a unique system called archetypes, and it's different from the Pathfinder archetype system, or at least for the 2E system, because the archetypes in this one,
They
You
replace class
essentially-
abilities.
yeah, they're kind of like subclasses in a way. But unlike the normal subclasses, they take out class abilities to give you new sets of class abilities.
Hmm.
And then something to mention as well, a lot of the classes, quote unquote, you might think you understand, like, generally, like, the soldier. Oh yeah, I understand what the soldier is. I get the gist of this character. Well, because of how their subclass features kind of work, their fighting styles, for instance, the soldier is also like a Magus if you go down the Arcane Assailants subclass.
Okay.
So each of them are very deep, and they've only gotten deeper with time. So just for the time being, just take a look on like Archive and Ethos at the variety of classes, what they might do. See if anything jumps out to you as y'all are making your decisions. Go ahead and call them out so that we can, at least other people can, get an idea of what the party may or may not need moving forward.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind is my Technomancer is a melee Technomancer. So, yeah, computers guy, but also no ranged in the part, no range damage in the party yet.
Oh, okay.
Alex, have you decided yet?
I'm probably going operative. My gut makes me want to play a sniper, because that is my thing. I'll have to dig deeper to see.
I feel I
my
should
initial-
mention. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Just something about that. Just keep in mind, you're gonna be on a Grav-Train. You're not gonna have a lot of space.
I've seen Snowpiercer Cam. It is possible.
Not saying you can't do it. That's true.
I was thinking about potentially playing a mechanic and playing like a person that wants to keep the smoke in the box. It's like we will keep the electricity inside, or just being able to do like wrench turning and things like that. I figured that with computers, with the Technomancer, that could be a really fun thing to work together with.
Well, let's see what classes we have to work with.
Also, the fewer choices I have, probably the better it's gonna be.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's the important part about the session 0, is once everyone kind of knows generally what we're doing, it makes making choices much easier.
Yeah. I just personally like the idea of opening a switchboard, replacing a fuse with a different fuse, and saying, okay, we can amplify the electricity running through this. Let's see what happens.
The best sentence you can hear from an electrician.
I mean, if you want me to, I could also talk about thermodynamics and help you that way as well. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll be a mechanic. I'll just play to my strength.
All right. Mechanics are actually really cool as well.
Because don't mechanics sometimes get like a pet almost?
It depends on the kind of mechanic you want to be, but yes, the mechanic has a choice of 2 kind of tech allies. They can either get the drone, or they can get the exocortex, and the exocortex is not really an ally, but it's more like a set of enhancements for yourself for both combat and mental stuff.
Huh? Yes. Okay, I got this.
Alright, I think I know what I'm going to be.
Oh.
I'm going to be an operative, and I'm going to take the improviser class feature. I wanna be a character who is doing some on-site procurement, and also be able to just grab a thing and throw it at someone and use it as a weapon.
Okay.
I haven't had the chance to play my weapon improviser monk stuff for Pathfinder, so I'll just do it here.
Well, let's see. What's a... This is why I wanted to read up on the classes, because I don't know exactly what they are. What's the Solarian do?
Solarians are really cool. They are a mode-focused kind of... they're kind of like Space Paladins, in a sense. So they have 2 modes. You have your... where is... Here it is. You have your graviton mode and your photon mode. Your graviton mode attuned to the things like gravity and darkness. And your photon mode gives you attunement to lights and like fire. The longer you're in each of these modes, the more powers you can use. And you can swap these modes during combat, but when you swap them, your attunement to that mode drops down to 0, and you have to rebuild it.
Gotcha.
And you use the points you get for your attunement points to use your various revelations, which are your special powers that you can use.
All right, why don't we try that? I'll have to read up on him.
Okay, cool. Something as well, for especially for our Pathfinder players. This system uses 2 unique stats. It uses stamina points. And stamina points are kind of like your character's... it's like all characters now kind of get temporary hit points in a sense. Though they also have temporary hit points in this system. But your stamina can be used to take the brunt of a hit. And also you can use stamina for some other skills sometimes. Depending. And then there's Resolve. And Resolve is a unique system. It kind of acts like hero points in some sense. You can use it to stabilize if you go down, or to come back from being unconscious if you've already stabilized. But some of your class abilities might also use your Resolve. So those are 2 things that are really important to keep in mind. Your stamina points are going to be based on your constitution, so healthy characters are just going to be healthier. And Resolve is going to be based on your wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, Resolve is actually based on... 1 second.
It's based on your class's primary stat.
Yeah, your
So,
class's
like, for
primary
me-
stat. Primary stat, and then your level as well. And similar to how things were done, at least in Pathfinder 2, when you start out, all your attributes start at 10. And then your race, whatever you pick, will change your stats. You'll gain a point based on your theme, and a point based on your what class you pick. And then after that's all done, you'll have 10 points remaining, and it's a 1-for-1 system. And the max attribute you can start out with is 18. And then, of course, we're going to be level 6. So I do think we'll get at least 1 additional stat modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. At level 5, you choose 4 of your ability scores to increase. And if it's 16 and lower, those increases are increased by 2. And if they're 17 or higher, those increases are by 1. One thing I notice is your class's key attribute is very, very important in this system. So you definitely want to lean heavily towards whatever your class's key modifier is. Especially since resolve points are very important, and those are based on your half your level round down, plus the modifier for your key ability score.
This is awesome. Okay.
All right. Well, while everyone is thinking over their choices and kind of getting moved along here, I think it's time we do another giveaway. Let's mix things up. This time, we got a fun one. this time on our giveaway, I'm going to be giving out one of the Planets of Perils mini boxes, which comes with 3 collectible figurines. There are a variety of different sets. If you like minis, this is definitely the thing for you. And it's a really cool collectible as well. And on top of that, we're going to be also giving out the critical hit deck. So if you want to make your criticals a little bit more spicy, there's 53 different cards here to alter how your characters are affected or how enemies are affected when they get hit by a critical. It's a very big one. I was kind of going to hold off until next week, but I think I'll just do a mix this time around, so we're not giving the same thing out every time. So let's go ahead and throw that into the channel here. All right, we got 10 minutes. And if you're just joining us, since and forget the message there, it says Starfinder Armory book and flip mat. I should change. I should make another one actually. I'll do that next time. This is going to be for the mini box and the crit hit deck. And if you're just joining us since we've started, unfortunately you can only join us on the Twitch side of things. You just gotta hit !Starfinder and you'll be put into the raffle. Alright, anyone having any struggles? Anyone who would need any help?
The whole drag and drop part isn't working for me.
It doesn't work on everything.
Like my class one, it pops up with like optional spell stuff.
No, yeah. If you click class level, that's gonna cause you issues. That's not how that one works.
If I drag and drop it, that's what happens.
Have you tried doing it with the NPC sheet open?
I can try that.
And which one are you? Are you...
same thing. This is a variable spell level. Which levels would you like to add to your sheet?
Oh, yeah. You select which of those features, if it's a split feature thing. What were you trying to add?
Operative.
Operative what? You can't just drag your class onto your character sheet.
What?
Oh.
But these are all your class abilities. So whenever a class ability comes up, you can select one of those.
So what can I drag?
Well, okay, so you're making an operative, correct?
Yes.
So let's go to operative here. You get an operative's edge. Let's see here. And if you drop, let's see here. Yeah, so see the thing I just pulled onto your screen? Wait, is this yours?
Think so.
Yeah. See operative's edge in the very top box there?
Okay.
Click that. Now, when you close the box or click anywhere outside of it, it should show up in your special abilities section. Which should be on your NPC sheet side.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, yes.
It should work that way. It works that way. Oh, that's Envoy. It's just gonna be those two.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's up?
No, I was about to say, I have something that's like says special abilities, but it's Operative's Edge, which is different.
Let's see here. Because it worked before. Oh no, how do I close it?
Add spell variants.
How'd you close the window before?
I hit add spell variants.
Oh, you know what? There it is. Okay. I had to scroll down on the character sheet. Weird. So then I wonder if it's operatives, or just type in edge. Oh no. Weird. There was a way to do it before. Oh, you know what? I bet I know what it is. Do you have levels in operative? Oh yeah, there's also invisible tabs on this sheet.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay.
kind of dumb. Yeah, that's what it was. So
Okay. There was an invisible tab that I couldn't see. I see.
operative. And let's just say like level 1. Hit the spell thing there. Okay. And then it appears like that. And then did that propagate the other stuff yet?
I see.
What if
I can now do small arms. I see that.
Yeah, 1 second. So now that I've okayed that, you have to okay the spells for everything. Draw operative on. Do that. Add spell variant. Did that seriously not do anything?
I believe in our ability to overcome.
Yeah. It's a really weird sheet, unfortunately. Because I know I was able to do it with some of the spells, but maybe the class features you have to just add by hands. Oh well, just have to do some copy pasting.
Oh, my favorite. All right, but I'll just make it simple on myself. I'm just gonna make myself level 6 operative. I'm
That's
not gonna
fair.
multi-class.
That's what I can do is just typing it in.
Can make a nano site. Seems fun.
Okay, we got just a little over 3 minutes left for the giveaway for the mini box and the crit deck. So don't forget to jump on into that giveaway by typing in exclamation Starfinder. And Alex, you can enter too.
Well, actually, these are minis, so.
I'm just kind of manually entering things, hoping that that makes it work.
It should. I know the spells at least work. And I think maybe equipment. There's no way that was 3 minutes. Why is that ending like 2.5 minutes early?
It wants to.
Did I set some weird maximum number of tickets? If anyone else comes in, I'll just add them to the raffle.
Okay, that feels appropriate.
Whoops.
Legally distinct Rocket Man.
Yeah, just want to make sure. I don't want to cause any legal issues for Cam.
Yes, please
Hey.
don't.
Oh, okay.
Dang, this one doesn't have VTM's like handy, like quick character creator cheat sheet.
Yeah, there's actually. Well, what do you mean, like on the Roll20, or are you talking about?
I'm
like...
looking at the Roll20 compendium, like VTM. Does it have that? Like the VTM, like here's just a step by step.
Yeah, there's specializations you can look up on the Archive of Nethys. Actually, they give you like quick builds for certain types of characters.
Yo, nice. But I mean, like, telling you, here's how much points you have to work with for stats, like all that. So I remember going over it, but I don't remember it now. It's just a lot of info.
Well, did you pick your race?
Human.
Human. Did you pick your theme?
Outlaw.
Okay, and did you give yourself the stats for those two?
I am working on that.
Because there's the modifications for your race, the bonus you get from your theme, the bonus you get from your class, and then you get 10 points that are 1 for 1.
Oh, okay. So that was it.
And you can't have any attribute higher than 18.
Okay.
At least starting out, and then after you've done those, then you get 4 boosts that give you +2 if it's 16 or if it's under 16, or +1 if it's 17 and up.
So that's similar to the 2E, Pathfinder 2E.
Similar, yeah. It's just they changed where the +1 goes, because normally the +1 was only after you got to 18, but this one's 17 and up.
That's
And
kinda
then and yeah, and then not only that, but like there's a lot of things that give you +1 bonuses in this one, rather than 2E, where everything is kind of just it's a +2 unless it's 18 or above. Yeah, it is impossible to get 17 in Pathfinder 2E. All right, let's go ahead and draw for the winner of the giveaway. Hey, Glue Boy.
Yo,
I get minis.
this
Nice.
is rigged.
It's like all I
Fuck.
want.
It's friends
It's
with
okay.
the first two.
I'll just exclude you both from the rest of them.
I was not gonna submit for the rest of them anyways.
Yeah, same. It's still rigged.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get a lot of people for these giveaways.
I think next week you might be more successful, because that's when you'll be running the one shot, so more people will be probably looking at it.
I don't know. Session zeros actually tend to always perform better.
Oh.
All right.
So I did my stats, and I think I have an idea of what to do. Now it's just figuring out how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why the timer ends early. It really shouldn't. And sorry, what was the thing you were having an issue with?
Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what to do. Now that I figured out the stats of the character, my race, my theme, and my class, I just gotta start actually adding abilities in.
Yeah. Fortunately... Oh, and then there's the feats. Yes, the feats.
I've not thought about that at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a piezo system. Oh
It's
no.
it's a pre 2E piezo system, so yeah.
So if I drag mechanic into the... So I'm just gonna walk myself through this. So I drag the mechanic into my character sheet. Should I be on NPC or PC when I do that?
It should work either way, but it doesn't
Okay.
work for all mechanics.
Okay. So like, and then I just got to click on what I want to add, and I should be able to add it.
We tried that. It didn't work for the operative, but who knows? It might work for mechanic.
So I added one, and would there be a hidden?
All your abilities will appear on your NPC tab.
Okay, so I go to my NPC tab, and it should be there. Okay.
Yeah, it should be towards the bottom. If it's
Special
not,
abilities, it's not. Okay.
yeah, then you're just gonna have to put them in by hand.
That's fine.
It's just some copy pasting. It really is no major issue.
Yeah. I'm not really That's not so much upsetting about it. It's just knowing what you got to do. I think the hard part will be the drone itself.
Yeah. A lot of oh yes. And don't forget legally distinct Rocket Man. When your class mentions your class abilities, make sure you hit the tick markers
Yeah.
on your skills. because those will give you a +3 bonus.
And those are the ones if in my skills that have a shield next to them.
No, it's based on what
'Cause-
class you're using.
Yeah, I'm reading through. I don't know if I somehow completely missed it. I don't see it telling me which ones are which.
It's right at the top, class skills,
Right at the top?
right
How
under
did I
your key
actually
ability
miss that?
score. If you're looking at archive methods, anyway.
Oh, okay. That I'm not.
So I'm gonna have a drone, and its name is gonna be Columbi, and it's gonna have a Geiger counter on it. So if radiation is ever higher, if your radiation is ever higher than it, you're obviously doing something wrong.
Nice. If you hear the Geiger counter going off, it's already too late.
No, it's when I go to check it, and I go, oh, everybody should be lower than this. If you're not, we got a problem.
Put those
that's what-
bananas away.
That's what actually threw me off because operatives look like they get a lot of class skills. And I was like, that's a little too much.
They get a lot of class skills, yes, because they're essentially rogues.
Yeah, they're cool.
A lot of, like, it looks like gotta add more skills too.
Yeah. Also, this is a skill rank-based system. So for those who are not familiar, essentially, you'll get a number of ranks, and you put those into your skills. Your rank can never be higher than your level, and they are... I think you also get skill ranks as you level. 1 second.
And I get skill ranks 8 plus intelligence. Oh boy.
Jesus.
You
So
picked
10
the rogue
per
class.
level.
Yes.
Yo, what the I get 60? Damn, okay.
Yeah, and essentially, if you want to make your life easier, you can just put 6 and the 10 skills that you just plan on using.
I was doing 10 and 6 because I like myself some, min-maxing.
You cannot. Your ranks cannot be higher than your level.
Cringe.
Correct.
Yeah, this is not 3.5.
We'll have some choice words in the player interview next week.
Oh, we got to follow. Thanks, Lily Folia. Oh yeah, hi, welcome. Thanks for the follow.
So, let me see here. It's Bart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what does your Technomancer normally do? So, I was just as a question.
Like in combat, he summons a junk sword and attacks with it. And outside of combat, he's life sciences, computers, and mysticism.
Okay.
Especially, like, hacking into stuff is a speciality of his.
Gotcha. You're all about computer hacking.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think it's time for another giveaway. All right. This time, we're going to be giving away another Armory book. So, our Starfinder Armory book. But this time, it's going to be coming with the Ghost Ship flip mat.
Ooh.
It's a really good one. So, we're going to go ahead and get that giveaway started here. And if you're just joining us for the first time, unfortunately, you can only join the giveaway if you're joining us on the Twitch side of things, as the bot doesn't work in YouTube's chat, unfortunately. No, there it is. Start giveaway. So just type in exclamation Starfinder to be put in for the raffle to win our item. And we got about 10 minutes on that timer. Perspectively, the timer has been really weird. Oh, 3 people jumped in and it did not immediately end. That's a good sign. Oh, there's not that many people in the raffle, so hopefully it's better not. You'll win something. It'd be very unfortunate if you somehow messed it up. Because we'll be having, I think, about 2 more giveaways before we're done here. 2 more after this one. So how's everyone doing? Anyone stuck? Anyone having any issues?
I can make things explode.
It's a good power.
I think I'm doing good.
I totally don't understand my class. I'm reading about it.
You're the Solarian, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's not too complicated. The biggest thing is working around your stellar mode. And then you have your solar manifestations.
Is speed based on race, or is that based on like class or something?
I believe it's based on race, and then others can give you bonuses.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's how it works in 2E. Just that cursory glance on the compendium and not see it's under human. For speed, I'll check archive notes.
How do ability scores again, aside from race and themes? I already have those down.
Once you and your key ability for your class, I believe. And double check real quick. Excuse me. All right. Race theme. Oh, you don't even get one for your class. That was my mistake. Once you pick your race and theme, you get 10 points, and you can put them in 1 for 1. You can have a max score of 18. Yeah, Dead Phoenix is pretty accurate. If you're picking Solarian, it's just best to pick like one mode and focus on it. It's a lot easier your first time around.
Right.
Man, the Solarian is really cool, actually. I really like them.
Drones are cool.
Yeah, drones are cool. The fact that you can set up you can set up what chassis they're using and then give them special parts and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, my camera is acting really weird. It's really anti-aliased. Yeah, it's so strange. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh no, my camera's huge.
Damn. See those posters in the back now?
Yeah. You want to see the dirt on my walls? For some reason, its resolution was set at like 1990s Game Boy Advance.
Very specific.
You wouldn't know. You didn't live at that time.
We
all knew those graphics.
I had that Game Boy.
You wouldn't know.
Sure you did.
I played Pokemon Sapphire like all the time. in the Power Rangers Game Boy game. Buzz Lightyear 1, 2.
Okay, so I'm definitely making my drone look like a cat.
Cat
Nice.
bot.
It's gonna
Let's
be
go.
a cat. So, is there going to be a... If I go to drone... Is there a drone page? I guess that's the next question.
Yes. If you look in the classes section on Arc of Nethys there's
Okay.
like a drone specific. Like it was its own class almost.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm just like... Oh no, I'm like thinking about how to put it in the character sheet so I know it.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. I believe you can hit the bar there and there's a drone tab.
Yeah, I saw the for display mode clicking drone. I'm just trying to see where they put it in here. That's where I'm trying to figure out.
Let's see. Which one are you?
I just made my name Dag. I just went back to Dagon just so it makes
Oh
it
yeah,
easier to
yeah,
find
I
me.
see.
Yeah.
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna hijack your character sheet.
Okay. I assume you have it.
Drone. Oh, it's an option that's selected.
hmm
Interesting. Huh. What? Oh. It only... Interesting. I wonder... Then if, say, we do something like that, does it say you're a drone? No. What is that drone? What does that do?
I almost am wondering if you need to have a second character sheet and
Yeah.
you click on it and it's the drone.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, at the very least, unless corrected. Okay. I've given you a drone.
Okay, cool. Hello, drone. Step 1 is change its name to Columbi.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have an operative, a mechanic, a technomancer. What's everybody else thinking?
Looking at soldier.
Solarian.
Solarian and soldier. Ooh.
Yeah, we got a pretty well balanced party.
I can't decide between bullet rain, gloom gunner, or pistol dancer.
Gloomrain sounds cool.
Pistol Dancer sounds pretty hyped up.
I know that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
but Gloomgunner has an elder connection to the Shadow Plane. By choosing this style, I create a link and use my weapon attacks with Dark Dimension's uncanny magic.
Sounds sick.
Yeah, but or have a pistol.
I can have a pistol as well.
I mean, it'd be the same though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I have Cthulhu in my pistol.
Yeah, or you could just have a normal, honest to gosh, pistol.
I'm not gonna get a revolver, Alex. I know that's what you want me to get.
That's what I'd get.
No dual deagles.
Yeah, just grab a deagle.
Yeah. I'll get
Space
a deagle, not a
deagles?
revolver.
This is an eco round, Slug. You gotta play it like safe, just a pistol.
All right. I see the raffle has ended, so let's pick a winner. Epsilon.
Oh, huzzah!
Nice. So you can go ahead and send me your mailing information on either Twitch or in the Discord. We'll do another one here in about a little less than 10 minutes.
How combat works, Cam?
He walked away.
Oh, damn.
You did not get your answer.
Sorry, I was putting the stuff away and the needs to go to the post office pile. So anyway, yes, combat is going to be very different than how it works in Pathfinder 2e anyway. So there is, and let me pull up the combat tab here just so I can not say anything incorrect. And I messed my PDF up.
Mainly just wondering how actions work, because Pistol Dancer, like, first feat thing is like reload a small arm as a swift action.
Yeah. So I'm pulling it up right now. But essentially how it works is, here we go, combat basics. Actions in combat. So there's a standard action, which most actions kind of fall into the standard action category. It's how you make attacks, cast spells, use special powers. You have a move action, and you have a swift action. But you can take, certain actions are called full actions, which essentially take everything on the turn. And it's kind of like D&D's style, you know, standard action, bonus action, move. It's the same thing, only full actions are just unique ones that take everything.
Good to know.
Alright, thank you for that information. Yeah, Lily, I'm very excited to get into Starfinder. I'm very woefully unprepared right now because I've had like literally only like a couple days to learn what I could about the system. I played original Pathfinder a bit, and I know Paizo systems, so that's not too hard to get things set up. I'll have a much deeper understanding of the system by next week when I have a full week to actually get everything done. So what happens when the start of the week, or the first of the month, is halfway through the week. I only have so much time to get everything done. Maybe I tweeted at the wrong time earlier today. Or there's just an abnormal amount of West Coast people on my Twitter account. Quite possible. As my recent tweet got way more interaction than my when I did it like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. All right. Let's go ahead and get another giveaway going, shall we?
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, let me type up some notes real quick.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think I'm going to save my drone till after I do my feeds. That way I don't have to worry about it.
That's fair.
Are we just going to use the player's handbook? Or just the starting handbook for feeds? Because that will make things easier.
Feel free to do so. That's what I have, but you know, we have a whole archive. If anyone wants to go outside of it, they're free to do so. But if you want to keep it simple for you, I think that's equally valid. Okay, so next on the giveaway, we're going to be giving out another mini box, which has 3 collectible figurines that are unique to each of the boxes, randomly assorted. And we're also going to be giving away another crit deck as well to make your crits interesting. If you're joining us for the first time, you do need to be on the Twitch side of things to participate in the giveaway. Unfortunately, as the bot doesn't work on YouTube right now. I'll get it fixed out. I don't know why it doesn't work on YouTube, honestly. It could be because we don't have a verified channel yet. That might be the thing. So I'll have to figure it out, but we're going to go ahead and get this giveaway underway. Just a moment. All right. That is underway, and ignore the fact that this is Armory Book and Flip Mat. That's not what we're doing for this one. I didn't make another one. Damn it. Too many new things. Too much stuff to work on. To participate, all you have to do is type in exclamation Starfinder with a capital S. How you doing there, Epsilon?
Oh, pretty good. Should I mute?
No.
Wait a minute.
just seeing how you're doing on your character. Everything going okay?
Yep. Actually, I've got to open it up again. Just accidentally closed it.
There isn't like a hidden feats like tab, is there? Or is it an NPC view?
I think it's an NPC view.
NPC view. Let's take a look at that.
God, that's really dumb. This sheet definitely needs to get updated.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you're kidding. You do have to go to that side to see the...
Why do you have 3 mobilities, Alex?
Don't worry about it.
But it
Maybe
does
he'll
seem
just
like
triple-
you were able to drag and drop the feet onto your character sheet.
Yeah, I was. I just
Okay.
didn't see it pop up because I did it to the actual like character one.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, when it comes to like any special abilities or anything, it will show up on the NPC sheet.
I'm just picking what feats it's telling me for my quick build that I'm gonna add some more.
Don't forget, Alex, because you're human, you get an extra feat.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that humans have extra feet.
That is
Yeah.
true. There's 3 of them. Typical human things.
Yeah, that's why it's in every tabletop game.
Now I just need to find which one to do.
I'm literally just gonna. I'm basically making this character like how I was when I was in the Navy, which is go fix things in weird places.
Sounds very valid.
I've heard a lot of military stories that always were just from the people who have to fix the shit other people break.
I fixed an entire I installed an entire light fixture, like basic light fixture, not super complicated, but I had to do it upside down over like a 15-foot pit
Huh.
with like no ladders, and it was just me just planking and just doing it.
Damn, dude.
Why?
Well, because it was faster and required less conversation. You just asked a person to watch out for you to make sure nobody came down the stairs, and you just did the work.
Love that.
I'll be right back.
Right as I was about to ask a question, god damn it.
Same, actually.
How do you add class? I've tried multiple times.
So what I had to do was you drag it to your sheet, and then it like will pop up, and it's like optional spell things, and just pick like the first one, and then hit add. I think it's what worked. Granted, Cam took control of my sheet and did that, so.
That to be an NPC view or
Probably. It seems like to do anything in this sheet, you have to be in NPC view.
that's dumb.
A little.
Not a little. That's very dumb.
Yeah, it's just stupid. And that's just Roll20 for you. Your sheets are either like phenomenal or like the worst. See, next question is, how many feats do you get?
I think it goes 1, 3, 5,
Okay.
which is what Pathfinder 1E was.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
So it looks like then I just need to get one more level 1 feat. That'll be good.
Yeah, it goes 1, 3, 5. Yep.
Okay. Dope. I think then it's just weapons, and I should be good.
God, I wish that were.
That sounds very disgusting, by the way, Spider Nos. Like,
What?
20-foot attack range is really funny.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. But I gotta figure out which gun I want, you know?
Nerd in his gun.
You know,
No,
I think
don't.
I think they're neat.
Cringe.
Okay, I think I picked my skills and I
Nice.
picked my feats.
Are the feats in Starfinder, is it a leveled feat thing?
What do you mean by level feat thing?
Like, I know in at least 2E, like, there are level 1, level 4 feats or whatever. Looking through the feats in, say, Archive of Nethys, I don't see anything that says, like, if there's a level requirement. If I just meet the prereq, I'm good to take it?
Yeah, there's no level requirement.
Oh, nice. Okay. That makes this a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now just to find one that's good for Rogue.
Now I just got to figure out how to add an insight bonus.
I have returned.
Hello.
Hello.
Having
So-
difficulties adding. Oh,
Oh no, go ahead.
having difficulties adding a class to my character sheet.
Character, adding character feats.
No, just
Or-
my class in general.
Oh. Alright, which one are you? You are Wedge Rob
Wait.
Inflow.
Yes.
Okay. So in the class, you're gonna type in the name of the class there, in that small little bubble, for first, and then you put the level, how many points you get.
It's cringe. It's bad.
It's your base attack bonus. It's different for each of the classes. For a soldier, yours is
One.
1.
Super. good. So is Will.
Oh no, you don't have to add every soldier level.
Oh.
You just add how many levels of soldier you have.
Oh.
And your base attack bonus should be 6. Ah, the days of base attack bonus. And can you drag and drop the weapons on to your character sheets?
Oh, let's give the old college try.
It'll show up in your NPC tab.
Ah. I need to find which weapon to add first. It's a lot of weapons.
You know, Thaco? Yeah, Thaco is way worse.
Yeah, I added a bow.
You added a bow. Oh, you did, yeah.
It's my favorite sci-fi weapon.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you rolled a 6. Nice.
Oh, I was going to ask you, do you know how to add insight bonuses to skills? Is that going to be under NPC?
Insight bonuses.
At least that's what I'm thinking it's going to be. No, it's not there.
And it's to your skill, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second here.
Yo, what the? There's a pistol? There a Cestus pistol, which is just you punch someone with a gun and it shoots them.
Yo.
That's great.
Isn't that
is
just
your
Yang?
kind of, yeah. Is your insight bonus for a particular kind of check, or is it
So I get
all?
So for bypass, I get it for all computers and engineering skill checks. And then I took skill synergy to give myself an insight bonus to athletics.
Okay. I think what you'll have to do, unfortunately, is click the little cogwheel next to the skill, and in the notes, just add +1 insight bonus.
Oh, okay, just add them that way. That's
Yeah.
fine. Put them in the notes.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
skill in particular.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this sheet's very old.
Hey,
It definitely needs to be updated. Unfortunately, so what I've heard, because I have a little bit of insider information when it comes to at least some of the processes at Roll20, their team is really small. Well, they got like, I think like 50 people or something like that. But because they're always constantly adding new material from new like D&D books, Pathfinder books, all that kind of stuff, they don't have a big enough team to go back and like do some quality of life stuff for some of their older features. So things, if it's not upcoming, it doesn't get worked on at Roll20, which is super tragic, because then you get kerfuffles like the Starfinder character sheets.
yeah. So what are we doing for equipment? Because I feel like that's a good thing to ask about.
Yes. I actually have to go to Mr. Booklove's sheet real quick here. So I'm hijacking your character sheet there, Bart, real quick.
Cool.
Oh, does Bart not even have any items? Oh, he might not. Let me check one of the other ones then. Let's check Mr.
I don't
Barrett.
got any items either.
No, it's on the pre-mades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, despite being level 6, y'all are gonna be starting with beginner equipment.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
And bigger equipment, if I remember correctly, is 1,000 credits. Is that what it is?
Let me check. That's a good question. Oh, I keep fucking that up. Yes, you get 1,000 credits to spend on armor and weapons and other supplies.
Yeah.
Did you say damn or cam?
Damn.
Okay. All right. I believe, yep, the raffle has ended. So let's go ahead and pick a winner, shall we? Oh, maybe the raffle just ends if no one does anything for 5 minutes. Maybe that's what happens. Alright, Spidernos, you're our winner. Congratulations. Finally you won one. To be fair, this is the good one. This is the good one to win.
Okay, so you can just drag equipment in. It worked for me.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, just send that info to me on either Discord or on Twitch. Your preference. I'll tell y'all right now, it's gonna be nice having some of this merch finally gone. We do not have a big house. Alright, thank you. Alright. Anyone still struggling?
No struggles on my end. It's just equipment picking at this time. Though, are we going against like level 6 characters with starting equipment?
Yes.
That might be a little rough.
They will also be having lower level equipment. The enemies.
Okay,
So.
then.
I looked over the other NPC blocks, and they don't have much.
I mean, doesn't that make sense for like an extremely destitute planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the case. Is everyone on this planet is desperate and they want to make it big, so. The thing you're going on is nearly a suicide mission, but y'all have a plan and a will.
I don't know about a plan, but we have a will.
I was about to say. We got
Well,
more of the latter.
Fortunately for y'all, the module gives you a plan, so
Oh, thank God.
you have a plan.
Are you saying our one shot's not going to be 3 hours of us planning the heist? And then not doing it?
No. In fact, I'm very excited for the very first scene of this heist. It's going to be really funny. Especially because I'll be giving y'all a choice on how you want to actually enter the Grav-Train.
Ooh. I want a base jump. Just jump on top of it.
And definitely, I promise, I'm not cheating the players out of anything. I looked at the NPCs designed for the module. They had beginner level equipment, so.
I like how I just ruined my armor class. I did something, and all of a sudden I just ruined all of the calculations.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why after something like some feats there's like EX and some there's S
You know, I don't know.
parentheses. Okay.
I think EX is an extraordinary ability,
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh. Okay.
and SU is a supernatural ability.
Oh, that makes sense.
Good to know. Thank you. Oh yeah, I have chosen bullet range because throwing a lot of bullets downrange is just funny.
Accuracy by volume of fire.
Yeah.
The armor doesn't want to be added to it.
That's cringe.
Yeah. And that ruined everything for me.
Armor. Were you trained in the armor that you were putting on?
Yeah, it's just light armor that I'm picking.
Hmm. Hmm.
From what it sounds like, Dead Phoenix seems like the monsters also got some shit tier equipment, so should be good.
Yeah,
on that
I
front.
promise. I promise. They are. Everything is adjusted. All the NPCs are custom for the adventure path. Yeah, weird. I added armor to this custom one I have on here. And it worked out fine. I did drag and drop it on too.
Who knows? Maybe I touched it and it just didn't like it and just destroyed itself.
Weapon fusions. Oh god, what are weapon fusions?
Stuff we can't have.
I will let everyone know, even though the characters are level 6 for this adventure, this is considered like a beginner module.
Yeah.
Damn.
So this is not going to be a super fancy one. Oh, they're like runes. Oh no, the NPC sheets are also all wonky.
Oh.
Okay. I think I can make the drone now, so that's a good start.
Interesting. But yeah, no, I did check over everything before I made the final decision, and the enemies are all... That's also another thing about the module, and why I'm kind of glad I went with the module instead. In older systems, a lot of enemies are very, like, custom crafted. They do have standard monster stuff as well. But for, like, this adventure path, for instance, a lot of the... There's, like, no thug archetypes or whatever for monsters in the system. You have to, like, handcraft any humanoid NPCs.
I climb faster than my drone does.
Some of the a ghost killer rocket rifle. That sounds so cool. I don't even know why.
Yeah.
All right, let's get our last giveaway done for today. So, last giveaway item. We're going to go with the Starfinder Armory book. And another Ghost Ship foot mat. Pretty good value. Like I said, these are about like, what, $40, $50 values, give or take. And we're giving them out for free as soon as I go to the correct tab. All right. And we're going to go ahead and start now. One thing I
Guess-
do like about the this one is I can click the character names for the ones who rolled, and I can open their character sheets up immediately.
That's pretty cool.
Yo.
I guess final question that I think I'm done is
Sure.
are there any like thieves tools, lockpicking stuff, equipment that I just don't know about?
I'll take a
I
look at that.
should have some because good old rogue.
And someone
I
else had
think
a
you
question.
need a computer.
A computer?
Yeah, that basically all the lockpicking and stuff is like computer based.
Oh.
People use manual
So you need
locks
like
to-
hacking tools and that sort of thing.
Okay. You know, that does make sense.
I'm sorry, did someone else have a question?
like sarcastically said a question to Alex. That was about it.
Ah, okay.
Alright, then I think I'm good. I think at least.
Nice.
You might want to get a hacking kit.
Yep.
Ah,
I found myself a hacking kit. No, I bought it. I got myself a little pistol, a knife, some light armor, and hacking kit.
Nice.
Seems about right. And it's all under 1K.
I'll grab a hacking kit too.
My class automatically comes with one, so that'll help us out.
Yeah.
Probably an engineering repair kit.
Yeah, basically it's a I found all the scrap parts and somehow finagled my way to making something that functions for both computers and mechanics. Don't ask me how.
Nice.
How'd you do it?
Space magic.
It was a lot of favors. Let's just say that.
Okay.
A lot of favors.
All right, we still got some time on this last giveaway. If you wanna get the armory book and the ghost ship flip mat, just type in exclamation Starfinder. Does sound like everyone's pretty much done, getting close to done.
yeah, I've got to pick like my stellar revelations and my equipment. Oh, and I have to give my character a name other than Owav Iga.
Sounds like a space name.
I'll just do what I normally do and come up with the name right before the session starts. Usually works.
I do gotta say, after going through, a lot of the art in the Starfinder book is actually really sick.
I mean,
A lot
even
of
just,
the-
like, the main picture, like on the Roll20, we guys real cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this picture is really good. there's I really love one of the Solarian pictures or whatever. Like the armors are all really cool. They got that techiness, but they got that fantasy flair to it at the same time for a lot of them. A lot of the races look really cool. Really, really interesting. And they get out there. Like one of the pre-gens for this was essentially just a squid, like a straight up squid. Not even like a mind flayer kind of squid face person, just a legitimate squid person. And the starship stuff is very interesting. One of the things I gotta commend the character sheet for, this at least, is it's programmed in a way where if you type in exactly how the character's name's written in the handout section, in the various sections on the starship part, it will actually drop their stats into the starship stuff for use with starship items. So it's actually like the character sheet is really wonky. I really don't like how they did it, but they had some really good ideas with it. I also really like the classes in Starfinder. They
some good unique ones.
Well, and they took a very interesting way about it, and they made it so that you could play a soldier, but what kind of soldier you play is so different depending on what style you pick. And like the Mystic is kind of like a catch-all spellcaster. You can play Cleric-y, you can play Druid-like, you can play Wizard-like. Like they have all kinds of really interesting things.
I like the Starfinder feats a lot. I think they did a really good job of balancing them, so there aren't really like any overpowered feats like were so endemic in Pathfinder 1.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't even have an extra +2, is it even playable? The fighter meme. And then for anyone who's won an item so far, we will be sending these out tomorrow. So they'll come in about like, I want to say 5 to 7 business days, but it'll probably be like somewhere closer to 7 to 10. It really depends. The post office kind of got majorly messed up during COVID time, so we're just going to have to see. But we're going to do our best to make sure they get out to y'all. Yes.
I can't wait for the mini box for me to arrive and our USPS to have destroyed it.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, the office and the place where I live, we've had packages show up just straight up broken, or with like a boot print on it.
What the fuck?
Or yeah, like it very clearly someone stepped on it, even if it says like fragile. It's the kind of deal of if you stick a fragile sticker on a package in my town, you have more of a chance of it being broken. I have no clue what is with like our postal service in this town. I have had many problems with them. Can't really do much.
That's so cringe.
It's real lame.
Yeah, I don't know. Ellensburg just has a really shitty post office, I guess.
It really sucks.
I do think the main central warehouse is also in, I want to say, the Tri-Cities area.
It makes sense.
I don't remember. I used to know, I did work for the post office for a very short amount of time. But
Emphasis on short.
yeah. Well, okay, I wanted to join the post office, and I was going in, and I was like, oh, yeah, hey. And they're like, oh, yeah, hey, welcome. You ready to work? I was like, yeah, and like, cool. And then then we went through a lot of my first day, and they're like, yeah, you're probably going to be working a lot of, like, 12 to 14-hour days.
What?
6 days a week.
Yeah.
So, essentially, I couldn't have a life and work at the post office at the same time.
Damn.
If you want to make money, it's a good way to make money. But like the guy I was with, he's like, literally, I'm sitting there in the truck with this guy, and we're going over his route or whatever. And he's sitting there, and we were just kind of bullshitting, and he's just like, yeah, oh no, me and my wife have been having troubles. I'm never home. I'm gone all of the time, and we never get to spend any time together, and with the kids and everything. But we just bought a house, and so I can't drop my hours. And I was just like, that sounds like a terrible lifestyle. I don't think I want this.
The fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
No. No, he's not. Not from what he was telling me, anyway.
Damn.
Yes, and that is true. If you want to use weapons, make sure you take weapon focus and weapon specialization. Those are some very necessary feats. All right. Well, I think we're just about done with the giveaway. It's already ended, but I'm keeping an eye out. I can add some tickets if anyone needs. And I think everyone here is pretty close to being done.
Yep.
So we'll finish up this giveaway, and then I guess we'll give our final thoughts, and then we'll be back next week. I'll be much more knowledgeable in Pathfinder, and we'll have another giveaway next Monday, same time, same place.
What was the other feat you mentioned? Weapon focus and what?
Weapon specialization.
Thank you.
Some of the equipment in Starfinder also just looks really sick.
I already get this.
Oh.
Okay, let's draw to see who won the giveaway.
I get weapon specialization for literally every weapon type.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Lily Folia, congratulations. You are our winner.
Yo.
Hype. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the giveaways here. And then, Lily, you can either message me on Twitch, or you can join our Discord linked down below. I don't know if you are on our Discord or not. And you can send me your information. And then, as I mentioned before, or I don't think I mentioned in this stream, once we have verified that your packages have left, and within the next 30 days, we'll be deleting all your information. We won't be selling anyone's information here on the channel or anything like that. Maybe Alex's.
If I get a cut, then yeah, feel free. Have fun.
But yeah, so we'll be doing that, and again, this is only for the US. But yeah, feel free, message me on Discord your information. the link in the Twitch should still be working. I don't know what happened. I like one day, like, because I kept having to change the code all the time for some reason. I don't know why, but now the code's been there for like 6 months now, and I haven't had to change it, so something worked. Also, it's crazy. We've been getting so many people in the Discord. We're getting really close to getting like 100 members on our Discord channel.
Really fun to see this Discord like actually being used.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Because like every time I send an at everyone for my announcement stuff, Discords are like, "Are you sure you want to send this to this many people?" And I'm like, "Yes." That's the whole point of this channel.
It's like,
And if people don't want to hear announcements, they can always mute the channel for themselves. I don't recommend it, but you can do it. Yep, you can just send it through the DMs. And then, like I said, we'll be sending these out tomorrow, and you can expect them in about 7 to 10 business days, give or take. Hopefully sooner. I already know for at least one of them, it's going to come probably in like a day or two. So. And then next week, we'll be giving out the rest of the Starfinder merch we have.
Ooh.
All right, so everyone's pretty close to done, and you, of course, all have a week to get your characters all nice and squared away.
Nice.
If any of you have any changes you want to make or anything, anything you might want a little extra on the side, you can just send me a message on Discord and we can get that figured out. We'll be back here next week at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we will be doing this one shot, plus I'll be doing a giveaway at that time as well. So. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, ooh, might be a bit of time, but it should not take that long. All right. Thank you. Got that info. All right, we're all squared away on that. So for those of you who haven't played Starfinder before, how's the character creation process?
I wish the sheet was better. Probably make more sense.
agreed.
Yeah, it's a lot like Pathfinder First Edition.
Which, like, probably is I've only played Second Edition. Like, from what I've read up on it, especially through Archive and Nethys, like, seems pretty like more straightforward. But it's just this sheet is a little obtuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was this sheet and there's like the simplified sheet. And the simplified sheet has like no autofill stuff whatsoever. So everything you just would have had to put in by hand regardless. So I picked this one because even though it's a little obtuse, at least it tends to autofill stuff when you drop it into your character sheet and there's buttons to press for everything. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, on Roll20, they only do stuff if it's new and upcoming. So older things like Starfinder kind of fall by the wayside unless someone goes out of their way to code it out. I don't know if Foundry has the same issues. I know that a lot of Foundry players really like how the character sheets work on that, so. if I wasn't already so invested on all like a ton of assets on Roll20, I'd be a lot more happy to make a change. But I've sunk now like hundreds of dollars into Roll20.
Jesus.
That's
Fair.
expensive. Plus, I love the dynamic lighting they have in Roll20. It's so good, especially now that they have one-way walls. It makes it so you can actually see the terrain now. But
That stuff is good.
it's really good. Y'all excited for your characters though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a cool time.
I'm excited, and since I've been doing a lot of Paizo stuff, and I was even at PaizoCon and got a bunch of like Starfinder stuff. It's a pretty appropriate system, so I'm very excited to check it out.
Yeah.
And I will be getting a video up eventually, soon, hopefully, on setting up Starfinder characters and what you need to know to run the game. And then I'll have my last thoughts video after the one shot, because we'll have the player interviews on that. And I'm very excited. We'll also have the Vampire the Masquerade. That final thoughts video is coming here soon, I promise. PaizoCon threw me off by like a week on everything, so I'm just struggling to get back on my feet. But it's been a busy week. Oh yes, also more news before I let everyone go. This Thursday we will be having a guest appearance on Table Talk. We'll also be starting a little bit later than normal. We'll be starting at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time rather than our standard 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be having Rise of the Rule Lords, who is a prominent figure, especially if you have ever been on any of the Pathfinder Reddits. He is the head of the Pathfinder 2E Reddit. He also has a very popular podcast and has dabbled a little bit in some third-party content. So I'm very excited to have this guest online, and that's going to be really fun this Thursday. And we are also going to be having some more stuff happening next month at some point. So everyone, please, if you want to stay up to date on everything, join the Discord or follow me on Twitter. I will always be posting about whatever we're doing on there. It's the best way to do so. And of course, I would appreciate if y'all would help by liking, subscribing, following on your platforms of choice to, get the numbers up. We're doing really well on the YouTube side of things, actually. We are currently sitting at 827 subs, which is nuts because we were at less than 800 like a week ago. And we're probably going to be seeing a lot of very rapid growth on the channel, and probably before the end of next month will be a verified channel on YouTube when we'll start adding all kinds of fun interactions for our live content and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm very, very excited to be getting this really underway, and I have to thank all of you in the audience and even the players here for joining us. It wouldn't be here if none of y'all interacted and participated. So I really appreciate you all. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and say good night for today. So let's go ahead and say good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.
No.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.